Welcome everyone to Aware, Prepare, Survive. It is Sunday, March the 11th, 2018. I hope you've had a great weekend. Today we're going back in the kitchen doing another long-term food storage cooking demonstration and taste test. This time we're going to be doing it on the Wise Company chicken noodle soup. The other day I had some of the Wise Company tomato basil soup. I have never tried that before. I enjoyed it. It was really good. So I thought I'd pull out another soup by Wise Company, and I have a bunch of the chicken noodle soup, so I thought I would do a cooking demonstration and taste test on it. I have had this soup before, but it's been many years ago, so I haven't had this in the last few years. So I'm looking forward to cooking it and tasting this, and I'm sure it's good. I remember the last time I had it, it was good. So I don't guess nothing has changed over the years. But we're gonna get in the kitchen and cook it up and see what it tastes like. This has a 25-year shelf life. Again, it's by Wise Company, and it's 4 servings per container. Each serving is 1/4 of the pouch. Very simple instructions. Boil water, 4 cups of water, and just add the contents of the pouch to the boiling water. Don't forget to take your oxygen absorber out. You cover and take it off the heat and let it set for 12 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Like I said, 25-year shelf life. Wise Company makes some great products, so we're gonna get in there and test this out and show you how to cook it up. Really easy and simple to fix. So let's get in the kitchen and get this cooking. All right, we're in the kitchen, and I've got this package of Wise Company chicken noodle soup open, and that's what it looks like on the inside. Again, when you're fixing these foods, don't forget to remove your oxygen absorber and discard that before you actually pour the soup mixture inside the pot. So we need to boil 4 cups of water. So let's go over here to the sink and put 4 cups of water in there. One more cup should do it. And we will bring this to a boil. So I'll be back in just a second when this water gets to a boil, and we'll add the Wise Company chicken noodle soup to it and get it cooked up. As you can see, our water has come to a boil, and I added a little bit of butter and some salt and pepper to it. So let's put our Wise Company chicken noodle soup mix in here and get it cooked up. Once you put it in here and stir it up and get it to a boil, you're to cut down the heat and let it simmer for 12 to 15 minutes. So that's what we'll do here. Just as soon as I give it a good stir. So we'll cut this heat all the way down to low and let this sit here for 12 to 15 minutes, and we'll come back and see what it tastes like. All right, this has been cooking for about 6 minutes. As you can see, we still got 6 minutes to go, and it's thickening up very nicely. As you can see, the carrots and celery and onions that are in there, and it's thickening up quite nicely, and has about six minutes to go. And we'll be plating this up and seeing what it tastes like. But as you can see, after 6 minutes, It's starting to thicken up real nice. Smells great. Smells really, really good. If it tastes the way it smells, then we'll be in good shape. We'll be right back and plate the soup up when it's done cooking and see what it tastes like. Well, our chicken noodle soup by Wise Company is done. You can see what it looks like after it's been cooked for the amount of time that the packaging instructs us to cook it. And here's what it looks like plated up. As you can see that it has celery, carrots, onion in here, along with the noodles, the chicken broth, and chicken flavoring. And so let's get a bite of it here and see what it tastes like. Well, it tastes just like I remembered. It's very good. I'd eat this anytime. It's actually very good. You can actually taste the onion and the carrot and the celery in it. It's got a real good chicken flavoring. There is no actual meat in here. It's just basically a chicken broth, a chicken flavoring that's added to this along with the pasta and the vegetables. But it's very good tasting chicken noodle soup. What I would do is if I wanted to add some meat to this, I would take some of my freeze-dried chicken that I have on hand or my freeze-dried turkey and add to this, and I believe it would really make this a great meal. It's good without it, but if you wanted to add something like that, you can. I have a lot of the freeze-dried chicken and turkey, so I use that type of thing to add to some of my dishes, some of my long-term food storage dishes, and they usually pair up well together and taste great. So if you're looking for chicken soup with a long-term food storage company, I would recommend Wise Company along with some of the others. Most all of them taste great. It's hard to mess up chicken noodle soup a lot of times, but the average Campbell's canned chicken soup lasts 2 to 3 years. Depending on where you get a canned chicken noodle soup, Campbell's chicken noodle soup, they're usually between $1 and $2 a can. And this particular 4-serving pack here from Wise Company, which cooks up a lot of soup. I'm not going to be able to eat this by myself. My wife and children aren't here. They're actually at some family's house today and doing a birthday party. So I'm going to have to eat all this by myself or put some up for later. But this cooks up a lot of soup. The 4 serving sizes that are in there are fairly large compared to a can of chicken noodle soup. So this costs, you can get an individual pack, if you can find the individualized packs, for around $9 to $11. I think I paid $10 for this particular individual pack, but this particular pack of soup will last you 25 years compared to a canned soup that lasts 2 to 3 years. So that's where your difference in the money comes in, is the long shelf life that these freeze-dried companies have on their chicken noodle soups versus a canned soup. I recommend storing up and stocking up on canned soups too. I have tons of Campbell's soups, progressive soups, different kinds of soups that I have stored that's in a can. That's a good suggestion for anybody, and it's a cheap way to prep. They will last 2 to 3 years or longer, depending on how you store them. But this is the Wise Company chicken flavored chicken noodle soup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you if you was thinking about purchasing some kind of freeze-dried long-term food storage soup. Plan on doing some more of the cooking videos and the taste testing of some of the long-term food storage. It's hard for me to keep opening up a lot of this stuff because it is expensive. But I do try them, especially the ones I haven't tasted yet. I do try, do try them. So check back and may have some out in the next week or two. I want to thank you for watching. Have a good day, and we'll catch you next time.